Hi. I haven't been on here in a while because I've been moving and doing a lot of different things. But I wanted to talk about surviving the holidays. After the fact, after the passing of my dad. I wrote some things down because I be forgetting a lot of the times. Sometimes I get stuck in my thoughts. So I'm gonna be looking away, looking at a tablet that I wrote things down. Like some points. Basically, the experience is being like an out of body experience because basically my dad passed away in August. So, um, it was my birthday in October. Here's in November. Then of course, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then now the New Year. Um, it was seemed like it was like a out of body experience because I was, just an expectation of my dad to, be here. Last year for Thanksgiving, he was in the hospital. He was sick, but he was still here talking and everything. Christmas, he had made it home. Then actually New Year's Day, he ended up going to the hospital because he had pneumonia and stayed a week. Um, Basically, it's just I know it's a word I use all the time. It's hard, but it is hard because it is um you expect, I'm so used to being around him just period for the holidays, and then when he's no longer here, it's very hard for me to because I miss him so much. And then I began to think about, holidays when he was well, and and I don't hate to say took for granted, but I spent a lot of time with him regardless. But I'm just saying, like, um, I guess if I would have knew, I would have spent much more time. Is what I'm saying. I did spend time, but I would have spent much more if I would have knew, that he was gonna, pass away. But that's something that I think about. Like, it just really the times that I didn't. Maybe I came over for an hour on a holiday instead of just, spending 2 or 3 hours or more time. And that's just kind of things that I think about. Um, just the fact that I thought that in my mind that he would be better and this would be like a testimonial time, or he was sick this last year, now he's better. Well, ultimately he is better because he's no longer sick and he's no longer suffering, but just not he's not here with me. um just being able to cook and have him to come over and spend time with me is something that I'll truly miss. Is things that I cherish because just long as we were together, long as I was with him, it didn't matter. He was happy. I had like in anything you have plans on a person, being around, and plans on with you, you know, uh, spending time with them and doing things with them. And it's just lonely without my dad. Had a big personality, makes you laugh. Even in his sickness, he still tried to, make light of it and make you, make you happy. Um, Being the first person that I call for, holidays, wishing him Merry, Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Him wanting me to be safe around the New Year and not go out in the New Year. It's just, just miss him so much. It's a lot of, things that, he taught me that I'm, missing a lot of things that um, I want to make more traditions with him missed. But what I did do is I made a holiday wreath, um, with like a little memorial wreath, and I'll have to show of what put his picture and stuff on a wreath and things that he liked. I hadn't put it up just yet, or taken it and putting it up, put it up just yet, so I can just show. I can't turn around then. I don't know how to turn it around. Okay, so like the wreath has his picture on it. It was on my door. It's really nice. It has an angel. Um, some things. It's just things of me and him. Cowboy boots because he was like a little cowboy. Um, and some just little things, momentums from him. That's his little picture. But I didn't know how to turn my phone around while I was doing this video. But it's just, and just, people spending time with their family, their parents. Um, it's just, it was just weird. And then also when I hear a lot of people saying that, you know, like they were regretting, I guess I want to say regretting, but dreading like spending time with family, spending time with their parents. Because, I mean, I know I have before too, because it's like, oh, you want to do your own thing. But then I I don't have my parent to spend time. So I'm just like I always say that the more time you can spend with a person, is your loved one, your parent, just make the most out of it because you never know if they're not, here anymore. It just seemed just like sad, like was sad, but it's just really different that he's not here. It's just like because it's like I expect him to be here because I guess it's just still also new. That's just it's just really like weird because I guess it's all just so you know happened so I mean not so soon, but um it just feels like I should still like I just expect to go to his house and he's there. Or I expect to go to my aunt, and then it's kind of difficult to me too because the last place he was with Ed was at my aunt's house, so it's kind of hard to go over there too because then I expect him to be there, and it's just missing, and just wish I could just touch and hug and hear him just talk to me one last time. But I thank God I survived. The holidays. I wasn't as I was sad, but not as I guess depressed or as I went to visit my grandma, but then I came. I spent most of the time by myself. Sometimes it's good, but then sometimes it's bad because your mind gets to thinking and you get to replaying a lot of things, what you feel like you could have done better, but ultimately, you couldn't have. Um, but that's it for right now. The video is pretty short, but just it was hard. Miss him every day. And just like I've said before in many other videos in this videos, just spend time with your family. You spend time with people that you love because they won't be here forever. No, it sounds cliche, but they just won't. Okay, thanks.